We know with dropshipping, you need a platform like a website where people can come and order products from you. That's where we need platforms like Shopify to help us create websites where people can come and buy our products that we're selling. Be it dropshipping or e-commerce, you need Shopify. Now, over the coming days and coming weeks, I'll be making more tutorials on how to set up your Shopify store and other platforms that you can use, because Shopify is not free. For example, if I click on pricing, you see how much it is. I have like a $19 per month. They have a $34 per month, right? But you have like a $1 per month and free trial, right? So it's not for free. But as we go on, like I said, I will be showing you other platforms that you can use. Follow me on this channel, you know that I make money from dropshipping and e-commerce. I know what I'm saying. So to get started with Shopify, you simply click on Start for Free. When you click on Start for Free, it's going to take you to another page, show you what you need to get set up. All right, like you could see, it's setting up, going to verify a connection and all of that. Because I'm tuning in or I'm trying to access it with an incognito browser, that's why it's doing all of this. But usually the normal setup you'll need is just to put in your email, and it's going to ask you to also put in your credit card, because they have like a $1 charge, to your account before you could use Shopify. All right, so please put that in the back of your mind. If you don't want to pay almost immediately, you have to still pay for the free trial. Get 3 days free, then 6 months for $1 per month. All of this, trust me, you're not going to get $1 for 6 months, or you have the $1 per month and then you start paying your normal rates, right? So just click on sign up with your Google and you're good to go. So when you're signed up, it's going to bring you here. Welcome to Shopify. All right, so it has like a guide. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is customize your domain, and this simply means change the way your domain appears to people that visit your store. Now, trust me, I'm going to make this as simple as possible. Does not have to be hard or difficult to set up your Shopify account. All right, so you can either buy a domain, you can connect an existing domain if you already have one elsewhere. Maybe you have one on Namecheap or you have one on GoDaddy. Just simply connect it. It's fine. But you could change the Shopify domain name and put yours. So let's say I'm trying to sell. Let's say we're trying to sell. What we're trying to sell? Let's say we're trying to sell glasses. Okay. Let's say we're trying to sell glasses. Glasses. Okay. See what if it's available. This is not available. Then we'll do glasses top. I'll put main glass arena, something like this. I'm sure this should be available. All right, so it's available. Just click on add domain or main glasses arena. Okay, so when you have this, it means you have, it's successfully changed. It means you have this as a store, and you can always, customize or further customize it. Okay, so this is your store. All right, so you just click on it, and don't worry, I'll talk about all of this later on. So just close this, go back home. So you see our task, we have 3 here. You could see we have 3 of 8 tasks done. So now the next thing we need to do is add a button to our website. Just keep following this guide. Click on this, and it's going to ask you to add a buy button to your website, which is here. All right, you could just simply click on install, and it's going to redirect you here. Wait for it to load up. But depending on your connection, it might be faster or slower. This is just how mine is at the moment. All right, so again, they're trying to add that button to your website. Okay, so there's a problem loading the page. Happens sometimes, so you can either reload or go back. All right, but I'm not going to reload since something's happened to that part of it. Okay, so so that's already there. So 4 of 8 tasks. The next thing is my store name. So click on that and close this guide if you want to. This guide up here. The store name. Simply just remove this and put in, okay, the email you want to use. So I'm going to use this email, okay, or I probably just use my Gmail. It's fine. This is my Gmail. My store name is Main Glass Arena. Okay, this is my store name, Arena. Okay, I get that correct. All right, so then we'll just simply save. Okay, so when you save this, it brings you here. All right, so you look at the task completion here. Now I have 5 of 8. The next is to review our shipping rates. Right, then you set up payment provider, it's a test order, and all of that. So I have my billing address here. They're all blurred out for, several reasons I'm sure you know of. Then the currency display, we could leave this as USD. This is if you are trying to, sell to people or in countries where dollar is their currency. And how do you weigh? Because if you're targeting America, then you obviously weigh in pound. All right, they don't weigh in kg over there. Then the time zone, West Central Africa, because this time zone I'm in. Order prefix. This is how this is how your order would appear. You could have them in numbers. All right, don't worry your head about all of that just yet. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is, since we'll have our store name ready, and just review our rate. If you want to do that now, you can just click here and review your rate, but you're not there yet. You're not there at rate point, right? So you could leave this for now, right? Let's close this. Just click on this close button. Click on this one here. All right, so you're back here. So 6 of 8 tasks complete. I hope you're following. You see, it's really not hard. It's really not hard at all. So set up a payment provider. All right, now let's do this again. Click here. Wait for it to load up. Now you come down here. For some reason, some countries cannot receive money with PayPal. So what you do, just click here, add payment method. Click search by provider. If you search by payment method, you will not really get what you're looking for. So search by provider, come in here. So many of you know I use Payoneer a lot. You click, you see I have Payoneer checkout here. So you click on Payoneer, right? You click here and just follow the prompt. I'm not going to go too deep into this, right? But just click on install. It's going to take you to another page to try and onboard, the payment gateway so that you can have that on. All right, so click on install again here. Click on install again here while it's doing its thing, meaning you're trying to install the app. So this is how Shopify works. Shopify, yes, is a platform where you could create your store. It's also like a platform where you can install other apps in it. So these apps are installed to enable you fully use the platform. To the best of its ability. So my Shopify account can be different from yours because the apps I install might be different from the apps you install. So that makes sense. All right, so just click on install here, meaning the Payoneer checkout. This is for those who don't have PayPal. If you have PayPal, just go ahead. PayPal is very simple. Um, Shopify works very well with PayPal, so you're good to go if you have that on. So you have to sign in. So this is what I was talking about. I don't want to sign in my Payoneer account. This is just showing you, just sign in. And when you're done signing in, it's going to register in that you have completed the sign up process for, imputing your payment system, how you want to be paid. So just close again, like I said. It's going to show 6 of 8 because we're not done with this, but no problem at all. You could click on resume guide. It's going to give us different guides here. Click on view all to see what's left for us. So you see, the only 2 things that's left is the set up a payment provider and place an order. That's the only 2 things left, and your store is almost good to go. Remember, the name of my store is Main Glass Arena. This is just a test store. You won't see this store to buy anything from. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel if you're getting value so far, because I'm going to still show you how to get a supplier. Not in this particular video in any way. I'm going to also show you how to run ads, from to your Shopify store and many other things, right? So this is just to get you started. Remember again, like I said, close, and you're back here. You scroll down to watch some videos if you want to learn about dropshipping. Like I said, a lot of people use Shopify for dropshipping, like myself, right? So the next thing you do is you could click on orders, right? And when you click on orders, so let me explain what all these tabs do. You click on orders here. This shows you all the orders you have. You could create an order. Your orders will show here. This is where you fulfill your orders, collect payment, and track progress. So this is where you get your orders here. So you get items ordered. If you have any returns, pray you don't have any. But if you do, you see them here. Orders fulfilled, orders delivered, and all of that here. So you could come. This is where you see abandoned checkouts. down here, right? Them here. Okay. Then you click on products. Now, products is where you add your product like a sound. Now, if you have your product already in like a CSV file, you will simply import, or you could simply click add product, and then you type in the product you want to add, put in the image if you have any image or video that might help, category, the price, right? And you could also add the cost per item, quantity, continue selling when out of stock. This product has a SKU, you can include it here. Shipping, this is the weight. Remember, you're selling in America, that's where you have it in pounds. But if not, you're selling in kg, if you're selling in places like the UK or Nigeria or what else. All right, so if they have different variants, you put the variants, maybe the item had different colors, put the colors here. Don't worry, subscribe again to the channel. Like I said, I'll make more videos on how to fully upload your product, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, what you should look out for, and all of that. If you have a collection, like a collection, because I sell glasses, for example, in this store, I would simply have like a collection of maybe female glasses or male glasses or kids glasses. And the reason why I decided to name this as Main Glass Arena is, in my experience, a one brand or one niche store is usually very more effective than a store where you sell everything. So you could simply, if you want to sell one niche or further niche down, this is what I mean. Now, remember, glasses like in fashion and accessories. So if you have fashion here, is a big niche. You can also niche down to female fashion. All right. You can also niche down further to female accessories. You can also niche down to female, take that off, female glasses. All right. So you see how you pick your the kind of store you want to create. Understand this, that there are big niches and there are sub niches, and the stubber you get, if that makes sense, the more productive your store can be. Right, so put this at the back of your mind. So don't create a store that sells everything. You're not eBay, you're not Jumia, you're not Konga, you're not Amazon, you're not Alibaba, you're not AliExpress. So do not sell, in my opinion, that's my advice anyway. Don't sell a buy everything. You can have like a big niche, which is, if it's fashion, if it's household, if it's gardening, that's a big niche, right? Then you can further niche down, or you could just stay here, or you could stay here, or you could stay here, or stay here. Don't sell everything. Please do not do that. All right. So the next thing we'll be looking at is inventory. So the inventory is where you keep track of inventory. Inventory is like, okay, so these are the items and the products you have, and you can view them here. The purchase order, if you have purchase orders, you get them here. Like, it sounds simple and direct. It's really not hard to do. But if you're finding it difficult to create a Shopify store for yourself and you want us to help you create it for you, pick the niche, pick the product, pick the supplier, install everything, create everything from scratch, connect your domain, or create a new domain for you, there's the comment section and that for you. You simply just go to the comment section and leave your comment down there, and we'll get into it for you. So we'll just continue transfers. This is also here like it sounds, but don't break your head too much about things like this, because it can really, mess you up. The gift card, don't worry about that. Customers, like it sounds, those who people have bought from you already. Okay, so we also have what we call marketing. And the marketing is, this shows you that you could simply run ads from Shopify. Run ads to Shopify from other platforms. Okay, so this can be a bit complex for a beginner, so don't worry about this just yet. This just shows you campaign. If you've run Facebook ads before, or you run Pinterest ads, and any of those ads, just is almost similar. Okay, you just simply click on create a campaign, and then follow the prompt, name the campaign, right, and just follow through, because there's nothing in our store. We really can't do anything yet. All right, then there's also discounts. If you want to give discounts, this way you click on discounts, because people love discounts. Right, I use discounts a lot. Then there's also content. All right, so they have meta objects. So if you click on meta objects, Don't worry, I'll explain what all of this is. Like I said, subscribe to the channel, you get more information on all of this. I don't want to explain everything in just one video. It's going to be too long, trust me. There's something called menus, right? So this is a menu. So your home, catalog, contact, the footer menu. So when you create a website, all right, so this is how a website looks like. Okay, so up here is called the header. Down here is called the footer. The header usually has a menu. The footer sometimes have a menu, not compulsory. All right, so this is how, and this is the body of the website. The main content of the website pops in. Right, so this is it. Pretty straightforward. So you could come in here, click on the main menu, and maybe add more menus. So home, catalog, contact. You could say, because you already have an idea of what it is you want to sell, you just come in and just say men glasses. Just say products. Put in products. Add on that menu. Don't worry about the links. We'll put the links later on. All right, the links that take you to those pages. Then here you could simply just say return policy if you want to have that in anything. Basically, you could have them here. Return policy. Okay, so good. You could just keep adding. When you're done, click save down here. Okay. There's an error with this menu. Like I said, no links. That's why nothing's here. But because, let me just pull in this as a link. Pages, products. See, because we really don't have anything in here, it's not going to really pop out anything. So let's just delete this. Just showing you remove. Just showing you how to make that work. Okay. Remember, menu. Then blog posts. This is where you write your blogs. You can create a blog here. And it's really simple. Just click on create blog post, wait for it to load up, and then title of your blog, the content of your blog. So you can write your blog elsewhere and bring it down here and just, paste. Or ChatGPT really can help you with it. Really, if you must. So what I usually do is I try to write as much blogs as possible so that it helps my store rank. And I then connect the link to each product to the blog. All right, I'm going to explain that in another video. Don't worry about that. But blog is very essential. It helps your product to be discovered online. Right, so as much blog as you can write. I know it might be difficult to write this blog yourself. That's why we have a tool called AI Wise Mind. All right, so this tool can help you, write the blog, automate your blogs. Okay, I'm going to make a video later on how to use AI Wise Mind. Use them a lot. Or you can go on Fiverr, get a company or somebody that can help you write blog. In my experience, the way you could negotiate blogs being written, you can have, say, maybe have someone write a blog for you, maybe $1 per blog or $5 per blog, depending on the amount of words that will be used. And those blogs, person would include, or the company or whoever is doing it will include links to some of your very high selling products. This is what I mean. Your blog, for example, can have top 10 glasses of the summer, right? You come on here and list one of them is this, two of them, second one is this, third one is this, the fourth one is this. Obviously, you will write it like this. So when you're doing all of this and all of the contents you're writing out, make sure you have a link. Okay, so let me write something. Okay, so let's just do this. I'm going to do this for you now. I'm going to use DeepSeek and make out a blog. Okay, so let's go on DeepSeek. Okay, wait for it to load up. I use DeepSeek, I use ChatGPT. Whatever works for you really works for you. All right, so you wait DeepSeek to load up. I'm going to verify my presence. Okay, so let's load up again and just give you an example of what you should be doing with your Shopify store or with any store at all you have. If you have a e-commerce store, if you have an e-commerce store, or I don't know why it's not loading up. Okay, let's come back. If you have an e-commerce store or any store at all, you need some really good content in there. So let's say, for example, we're saying Ray-Ban is a good option for this summer because of the sleek design, and blah blah blah. All right. So this is what I'm trying to say. When you have this on, all you simply do is have your product in here, and you hyperlink. Right. So you hyperlink. You put the link of that particular product you've uploaded. Yes, this is me putting the horse before the cart. I'm just trying to show you what you should be doing with any e-commerce business you have, be it dropshipping or pure or outright e-commerce. So you insert the link, just click on insert, and the link will be here. And anybody really can, when they're reading this article, they just simply can click on these links and link them to your product, and they can make a purchase. This is one way to drive in organic traffic. All right, so we're good. We're done with there. Now we'll go to markets. Don't ask me to save, so always remember that save here, save, and we're going to head on to market. When it's done saving, it saved this already. So just click on market here. The markets now. This is more or less like where you are trying to sell. All right. For example, I already have a market active, which is the US. I can add another market if I want to, create an international market if I want to, and just pick what it is I want to include. It can be the Australia, Austria, Belgium, this is like Europe. Okay, I can change the name of it if I want to, right? And decide either make this a draft or make it just go out live. Come on here and just click which it is I want. So let's say, for example, I want the United Kingdom. Okay, sorry. All right, so this is where I pick it. Made a mistake there. So just type in the region I want. I want the UAE. Guys, you can make a lot of money from the UAE. Please, you know that. I hope you do know that, right? In any case, that's not why this video is on. So let's go on. So just create the what's it called? The market, the new market you're trying to enter, and just save when you're done. Okay, so what it means is we have new market. So 23 more. So we included the the UK, I mean. These are all the markets. So I could come here and include another market if I want to. I come here and just simply type in Nigeria. If there is not there, then see it's here. So click on Nigeria, click on it, done. Means I've added another region, I mean, to my international market. Click on save, and then shipping rate and setup for Nigeria. I just wanted you to see this. All right, so we can, I mean, manage shipping, but let me move it out. I don't want this video to be too long, so let me take out Nigeria. All right, I'll make another video. All right, see why that's okay. So simple. We are done with the market. Then we have catalog. Obviously, I'm sure we know what catalog is. We create catalog, custom catalog for our products, and then this analytics helps us read our reports, read what's happening. You know, what's the traffic like, what's the sales like. Okay, where the sales coming from, the average of our time, discounts, returns. From one look, you can have all of this. All right. You can view live reports and see what's happening. All right. Now you could also wait for that to load up. All right. So there's really nothing to load up really. So let's just go on to same thing. All right. Same thing. 000. Nothing's happening in the store. All right, so let's just check out our store. Let's check out our store to see what's happening in our store. All right, so when you click on store, online store, something you need for your store to work is a theme. I decided to take this from 0 to about 50-60% in this video, so that you definitely know how to start up with the Shopify store. A lot of people ask me how to go about this. Nothing's going to load because, hey, there's really nothing there. Okay. All right. So don't worry. I'm going to go back. Main glass is just giving me like a random thingy. All right. Because there's nothing on my page. Okay. So I'm going to go back now. Click back. and click on theme here, right? So these themes, it's what you use in creating your store. Theme is like imagine you have like a land, right? And the land is fenced, but then there are no building structures in the land. The theme, what it does is it gives you a building structure. Okay. So there are several themes in here that can help you, get your store started. Themes, we have them paid and free. It depends on what type of theme you're looking for, right? So there are several themes here. This is one that's currently on Radiant, but this is like a workout. Theme library, all right? These themes are only visible to you, so don't worry about that. So let's look for something that I think this would do good because we're selling glasses, or this would do either of them, rise or horizon. Okay, so simply just click on this. I think this is fine. Click on that one. Not all themes are free, so please make sure the theme you're looking for is free. Right? You could see here saying free, but make sure you look for free themes. All right, so you could look at the live demo. Just click on live demo here and see it well. So when you have the live demo, the next thing you do is you have the mobile version, so you can see it like how it is mobile. I think this does the magic really, because you just really want to sell really nothing too fancy. See, right? You could expand and see it well. Okay, so really, all right. I'm also going to make another video on the themes I recommend you use for different things. Yeah, the fashion niche, what type of theme to use. So when you come on here, you just go straight to that theme. Or if you're in the fitness theme, what kind of theme you should use that are free. They're all going to be free themes. So subscribe to your channel so you don't miss out on those videos. Right. So we could just simply click on try theme. Wait for it while it's loading. Okay, so adding rights to your online store themes. Okay, so it's almost done, and wait for it to finish loading up. The connection is to be verified before you can proceed. All right, so wait for that to happen. We're going to verify it with Cloudflare. These procedures are usually needed, all right, so don't worry about it. Okay, so I'm adding the theme. Now I have several themes. This one is now added. See it added rise like theme. So I have several of them. Rise, Essence, and also Radiance. So I can set which to customize and publish. Click on the three dots, you see different things. You could download the theme file, you could edit the code. If you're good with that, if you're not good with that, I recommend you just leave it as it is. Or you can review so you could see it again right before doing anything. So I want to customize this theme and publish. You click on customize. And this is the juicy part, guys. This is where I know a lot of you have been waiting for. How do you create the look, the outlook of your store? This is where you do all that magic. But this is the name Glass Arena. Okay, you can simply replace this with the logo, but don't worry, we'll get back into that later on. Remember, I told you that we have different phases to the website. We have the header, and if you scroll down, we have the footer. All right, the footer is here. See it, footer. You simply come in here and just walk through it. So you click on this, and then you could add an image. It's recommend an image slide. If you want to do that, no problem. You click on this in here, and it's going to give you an option to select images, explore free images, right? I'm going to do that. I don't want to go on download the images, but if you have the image of your product, please go ahead. Okay, so I click on explore images, and there's several images here. I'm going to look for some that falls into what we're doing. Very accessories, wristwatches, still checking. This image is very okay. Looking for, and depending on when you're watching this video, please note that um, Shopify changes a lot of, they make a lot of changes. I mean, so please put that into consideration. Some things might change. where okay, this is good, like this. Where's what I want to do. The Shopify make changes from time to time. Please make sure you put that in the back of your mind and just understand where these things, what they do, not necessarily where they, I mean, not necessarily exactly as how I'm saying it, but what the things do so that you can look for them. I'm seeing ladies with glasses, and this is doing it for me. I think this works. This works. All right. Go back to categories. All right. Click back on the slide. Okay. All right. So let's just go. I'm trying to see. I need more. Um, I need more layers of those images. But no problem. I don't want to confuse you. Let's go back here. Let's go back to where we were. We don't want to confuse you. So the main thing you need is your hero image, which is here. It can be a slide image or not. Let's just remove this. Let's type in down here your header. All right. Best or one stop female glass shop. Something like this. Okay. All right. So this button, you could make the text medium, large, or whatever you want to make it. Medium is fine. Scroll down, it has all of, you can put it in the center. The button, I mean, you put the button in the center, left, wherever you want it to be. You could change the color of the, however you want the color to be. Okay. Now, this is what I want us to go back to do. So there can be a subheading under this. We make you look stylish. You could do that if you want to. Okay. Now, this is opacity. Now, opacity is how transparent it is or not. So, I mean, the image you're adding. Okay, so let's just go back to add an image. Let's generate image. Woman wearing glasses. Wearing glasses. See what it gives us. AI is everywhere, so I'm sure this is not news to use. All right, they should be used to generating images yourself. Woman wearing glasses. Let's just see what it gives to us. I really, I don't find the AI function of Shopify very effective. This is personally, all right. So I'm not saying they're not. It's not good. Just saying for me, it's not the best out there. But hey, as you see, for one thing, it takes too long, and then image comes out with not too. As of when we're recording this video, anyway, maybe when you do yours, you might get the best output from your prompt. And my prompt is also very vague. So if you want it to be less vague, you can. You just blah. All right. I can keep this. You can put things like happy woman, she's smiling, happy smiling woman. Just create a prompt that's a bit more alive, right? Not just a. I just put woman wearing glasses. That's weak, right? So this is what I want to do. Let's see if it's load up yet. If it load up, still not loading up. Okay, it's up now. Good. So you see, we already have this. Okay. Now, there's everything you could change, really, right? If you click on here, you could. This is edit your logo here. To edit your logo, you need to edit this theme setting. So I can click it here, or just go and click in a new tab, and it's going to open a new tab. All right, so I can edit my logo. While this is loading up, let's come back here. Okay, so everything, like I said, you could change. Now, this is really good. This has no copyright into it. This is your image. Let's go back to see if the theme, okay, is still coming up. So you can simply come on here, click on logo, select logo. again, you could simply generate if you want to, or if you have a logo in mind. So you could just generate logo and say create me. Okay, some reason it's not generating. Well, like I said, it's not the best, but um, anyways, let's leave logo for now so I don't again confuse you. But you could really upload your own logo or have it generate one for you. If I come on here and just click here, you could just do this here. You just put in like a discount. Enjoy 30%, 30% discount from your five, your top five purchases. Your top five purchases. Okay, you have that here. You put a link to where you're telling them to go. So if you like products, you just put a link there or products and it's there. So when they click on it, it takes them to that particular place. It's like an announcement. You see, announcement. All right, so let's go back. So where are we? So let's, if we want to edit this, all of these things here, we can just click here, header. Remember, we're still in the header point. We could click drop down menu, which is right, all of this. So if you want people to pick wherever they are and scroll down, there are several things here. There's a button there. I think there's a button, and there's a search bar. So this is the country region selector. You could leave it. In my opinion, I like leaving it. Just makes it look good. The language selector, also like leaving that. There, customer account avatar. This is it here. You can leave that, or if you want to put it off, you can put it off. All right, but me, I like leaving it there. It will change when this page is reloaded. I'm just gonna leave that there. All right, so let's just go down. So we're done with the header. As you know, we're done with the header. Remember, I talked about menu. So the menu can be edited not from here. You can add more menus to it here. You click on home, see the header. There's really no way you can add more menus here, except you do that before getting to this point, like I discussed earlier, right? So we go back, okay, and then we're done with the announcement. We're here now. This is the hero. We've put in the text. Okay, we also, the size of the text is also there. Then we scroll down, assuming middle right, content middle right. Let's see, middle center, right? So it's middle center, but then it's losing the text. So we could say middle left. Great. So this looks like more like it. Okay, so really that's pretty much how it is. You come on here, click on feature product, and then you could type whatever you want to type here. You could say feature or top glass brands. Okay, this is really, you can describe what this is. If you have anything to say, only the best female brands. Okay, so like I said, guys, right? A one niche store is the best store you can ever have. Okay, so now this product would already be had listed, in the niche part before coming down here. So please take that into consideration. You can't change this product here. Really, you can't do any of that. You can either have, like, let's say you have a collection. Remember, I was making a video, it said there's a collection to make. You can do all of that, but you can't um, change anything here. No effect can be seen here. You can change the price. You check down here that really no way to change the price. One thing you can change is the padding and the bottom. So padding is like the spacing between each section, right? So what's the space between here, 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 and here? Okay, so if I increase the padding here, see, more space, see, more space. Let me take it back to 24. All right, so that's really it. So if you want to add more, let's say you want to add more section, click here. Want to add another, because websites are made up of sections and all of that. So you can add a section here, click section, and add whatever you want to be to be in section. Is it an image? Is it text? Is it a product? Is it a slideshow? Whatever it is. So for example, if I want like an image with text or an image banner, something like this, just click on this. I'm going to include it in here, and then I can just simply, edit this. Click on this. Ask me, go up, see the images. Click first image, and or I explore free images. Just put in one of them. Just put in something so we'll have quick. The video is getting too long. I don't want it to be too long so that you get the best out of it immediately. You could also click on this, go back to categories and image banner. So ideally, you could change whatever you want here, and also let's see, change the button. Right, change the button, put in the link, the button label, whatever it is you want to do, you can do. All you simply do is just keep adding sections and adding sessions and keep going. Now we're here, there's an image banner here. Simply come here, explore free session, free image, and women fashion. Look for something that's really yuppie or stylish. Okay, and I think this is good, like this. Okay, so you almost so select. Awesome. So we also explore and just pick something up again. We have like two images and just click select. Remember, this did not save because we did not click on select. So let's go back and do click on free. Yeah, explore free images. Women fashion. Just look for something good. I like this one. All right, it's really nice. So click on select. Okay, so we could move this down if we want, or we can move this up. We could duplicate this page. We could close out or hide out this page entirely. So we see how this is easily building up. All right. So when we have our brands, we have our collections, our products, then we can have more of this image, more of this pages. I can just, if I click on this and I duplicate again, it means I have several products. So you see this, you click a button, you see, you come in here and put the link to where this button goes. This button can simply take them down here or take them to, somewhere else, maybe like a contact us page or whatever you do. You scroll down and you have this ones here. Then there's an email subscribe there, and and it's really not difficult to create. Now you could come to settings, and then you could change the logo here, right? So you can select the logo or pick from the free logos. All right, so they have free images here. So just pick something. Of course, you would not pick. So this will not really do it for me. Okay, so let's see if I can just, install a logo for us. So this website looks a bit more nice. Let's pick a logo and we could add and drop. Okay, let me just use this for the sake of it, please. This is not a logo, but just use this. Okay, so this is a logo. Now, you scroll up, you see this is our logo. Do you see how this website is coming, gradually into place? Like I said, this is what we'll do for you. We'll help you create. And because I'm showing you how to create this, I'm rushing through some of the things. So this width means it can be smaller, right? Just make it smaller so that it fits perfectly. All right. Now, this is other pages. So if I click on product, we'll go there just a bit. So as you can see, we are almost good to go. If I click home page and I go to products here, right here. Click on products. You see, we have no products here. That's why we can't do anything here. So we'll have to have a product. If you want me to make a video for how to impute your products, let me know in the comment section. I'll do that for you. Also, if you want us to help you create a Shopify store, also let us know. We'll do that for you. So when you're done with all of this, right? You're done with all of this, you could simply publish, okay, or you could save. My opinion, I think saving is okay because we're not done with this and we don't want this to go live. Okay, so let's see how it looks in mobile. This is desktop, so let's see mobile. All right, let's see how it looks. This is your store. All right, really nice. For me, I like what I see already. And in a few minutes, we are here. Guys, this is really not that hard. Okay, so let's look for other things we want to change. We want to change the typography. I don't like the text I'm seeing. It's looking too blah. All right. I don't know what blah is. I just heard it sometime and so just change the text, click on text. And I usually like using this particular text when I'm creating pop-ins. I prefer pop-ins as a text style or font style. Just give it some class, in my opinion, anyway. So you could decide to use whatever it is you want to use. Just close font here. You could choose different things like the color, layout. You could choose the layout, how you want it to look like. Choose animation, right? Do you want then how do you want things to operate? Do you want them 3D lift? You pick this, so you just play with this and see how it comes up, right? That's animation. Close that. You could then your buttons. I don't like how those buttons are look. I don't like buttons that have sharp edges. So let's fix that. Let's fix the corner. See corner radius. Are you seeing it? Just pick it a bit. Gonna this looks better now, right? I'm sure you agree. All right, so we simply just what else? Let's see what else we could do. This color and the buttons have just a black color, or they come. I think it came with this particular theme, but we'll see how we can fix that in a bit. But the variant pills, don't worry about that. Imputes the opacity of impute, don't worry about that again. This is product cards, which is this one's here. This cards you're seeing. How do you want them to look like? Thickness. You want to have a corner radius like we did the box, the button. I mean, all right. If you see, it's a bit just slightly round. You could see, yeah, it's just like that. So that's what that does. So you can have it like a shadow. All right. You want a shadow to your product. Just increase it a bit. You see, there's some sort of it's a bit chiseled out. It's a bit chiseled out now. Okay. You see, it's quite too much. I think this is just fine. This is just fine. Then it's just fine. Okay, so it's standing out a bit. Okay, so content containers. What do you want for content containers? The content containers are like this one. These are the content containers. Containers here. You also want if you want I don't like things sharp edged. For me, see it's a bit round, and that's fine. So scroll down a bit, and the media. How do you want the media? So media like your pictures and all of that. So how do you want them to look like? On them same things you will get. Corner radius if you want. Opacity. You want them to be a bit bleached out, right? Or not. Okay. So a lot of these things you just have to, go through. Okay, so let's check social media. So if you want all the social medias, you just put in your social media handles here and they will all reflect, all right, when your page is live. Okay, just save. We'll keep saving. Now these are apps. Click here's the apps. There are some apps you would need, to fully make your website functional. So you could just download this Shopify forms and some apps. I'll be talking about this in another video. Some apps you need, right? If you want to really fully enjoy Shopify. So the forms are there. So just wait for it to load up. For your audience with forms. So you can create forms. So the forms are already installed. So you see apps here. So there are more apps if you want. Zoppy dropshipping. This is tutorial for another day. I'm going to show you how to use this so you can integrate it seamlessly to your Shopify account. So let's go back. Okay, so Shopify inbox. I'm also going to bring you here, right? So as you can see, I have the Shopify inbox, like a chat message. You could turn on chat. You see, Shopify is really loaded, and I know you can do all of this just in one day. Okay, it's literally not possible, right? But this is the chatbot we're talking about here. This is it here. Yeah, it failed. Don't worry about that. So just showing you what it does. Okay, so let's go back. Going to save it. Just leave it there. Go back here. All right. So okay, so this is the app center. So you could search in any app you want, or you could come here. This Shopify store app. Just click on another new tab, and you can see all the apps they have available. So there's several of them here. Judge Me, Product Reviews app, Essential Cross Sell. I'm going to make a complete tutorial on what all of these apps do. Not necessarily all of them, at least the ones you'll be needing. Like I said, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell button to get notified when drop more content like this, because we'll do this every single day moving forward. We'll also, when I'm done with Shopify, I'll show you how to use other platforms like Big Cartel, like Equid. There's some of them out there that you could use. Some are a bit more like less expensive compared to Shopify and less robust. Also remember that if you're going to cheaper, you also have to deal with losing some of these features. I'm also going to make another video later on how you can drop ship using eBay and how you can drop ship having your own branded products. Don't worry, you are in your one-stop shop for any of your drop shipping dream. This is the place to be. We'll cover this and we'll cover other ways to make money online. This is Cash by Tutors. Subscribe to the channel, and I'm also going to show you again another video how to get products, because that's also very essential. Remember, you have your product name is, our store we've created so far is called Top Main Glass, right? So we need, that means we've picked glass. How do we get the product? How do we get the product images? How do we get all of that? Oh my God, it's quite a lot, right? But don't worry, that's why you're here. You're with me because I got you covered. I'm going to show you how I pick this product, where I get my images from, where I get my flyers from, every single thing you will know. Just stay subscribed to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video.